Hi everybody, it's Craig here from 5starsignals.com. I just wanted to do a quick roundup of Friday's trades and also give you a little heads up on what we might be seeing in these particular pairs early in the week. So we will start with the first one on the blog. I will leave a link to the blog underneath here so you can go and see that this was what we were saying. First thing we were saying is we were looking at Euro Yen. We will set an pending order to sell 13962 with a stop loss at 13993 and we will target on 13954. As you could this order we were setting would have been around about this time. As you can see, the market never quite made it up into here. We've not quite hit the target area, so this might spike up again and fall. What I think we will be likely to see next week is there was another video explaining this which you might have already seen. We're looking for the completion of the third leg down. This would be leg 1, this would be leg 2, and we were hoping for a little retracement to get in and catch the end of leg 3. What I expect we will be seeing now is once price comes into this target area we will see it turn around quite quickly. Possible harmonic patterns could be present. Something along the lines. I have to actually check the ratios for this to see exactly where we are, but I think we will be seeing a retracement from this sort of area and we will most likely be looking for buys. And while the market trades above this area, we are still going to keep a pending order here to sell into that area unless it gets very close, unless it gets down to like 13956 or something like that. Even a couple pips, then we probably will just assume that never quite hit that area and it's time to kill the pending order. Next one in order of the blog was the Kiwi Swissy, and here we are. This one we never filled our second trade, but we did for our first trade. Our two trades that we were looking for was number 1, we were setting a pending order to buy at 7680. You can see that filled. Market never went very much below there. We went in to hit the target. The target area was 07703. We also have a pending order to sell which is not activated, but we are looking for a harmonic sell coming in up there. So we still have a pending order somewhere in this area that you can see blog for exact, and that will remain valid as long as the market trades over our initial entry. If it breaks underneath here, then it's no longer going to be this pattern that we're looking at. Something else will be going on and we'll be in a reassessment of that. But until then, we are looking for the market to come back into this area and fall at least back into here, maybe even fall into a new low. As I was saying with the Euro video, we often see 3 drives or at least 2. This could be a AB is equal to CD correction to an uptrend, which would give us a buying opportunity. You always want to look for corrections and trends and get in there. Or this could be a 3-leg correction, and if it is, we might be looking for a trade on the third leg. We're definitely looking to catch a retracement and trade this second leg. No matter what happens, we're definitely looking to do that. Next pair was the pound Swissy. On some of these other pairs you'll notice that my entries are slightly different from the ones in the blog, and that's because I did get in initially with the pending orders, like I said, but I set my stop losses a lot tighter. Once my stop losses activated, I just then re-entered at a better price, because I like really like to just take a stop loss, get out the trade, and then enter at a better price for a higher lot size. I find it to be more profitable. It's difficult to give signals that way, since not everybody has maybe a mature enough trading mindset to understand that a stop loss really is your friend. So it's a tool you should utilise and get you out of the market when you're, not even when you're wrong, just when you got in at the wrong time, you can get out and get in at a better price. That's something I always try to drum into my clients. So here we have, on this one, you can see I got in here, but actually initial pending order was here on that red line, so that's what everybody else should be in. Stop loss was here, you can see it's just missed it, it's came up, had a go at it, but it's not quite got there. And our target area, I've left mine open here because I think a few things could happen, but our target area as per the blog is 1494, right in here. So next week, what we're looking for, obviously, since we are still short on this trade and we're really just at the start of the short, although it's been running for a little while, we're still in the area in which we shorted, and we're looking for the market to fall down into here. Next one on the blog is the pound versus the Kiwi. And this one we had a pending order to sell 19504. You can see it came exactly into 19504, marginally over it. Got a high like 6 pips over it, which is absolutely nothing on this pair. This is a very volatile pair. Stop loss was 19540 up here. And take profit on this one. I actually set my take profit wrong, which is why I'm out this trade. I set it 10 pips too high. It should be just there at 4.6, and hopefully we'll see a little dip down when the market opens and everybody will fill their take profit. I just made a mistake, I set mine 10 pips too high. That's where our target is there. We'll be sending an email out to people, subscribers. If you're watching this, you're going to get the email anyway, but you want maybe a stop loss up into even on the open. Now, hopefully we gap down just to fill the profit target. Be aware we might gap underneath the profit target and that won't fill you, but then if it retraces it'll fill you on the way up, and if not you'll just get a better profit. And the last one was the Euro Aussie. This was quite a good trade. We had a pending order to sell. This is another one that I closed it and got back in. We had a pending order to sell 14688. So that was right there. You see where all the closes were. The market did spike a little bit over, and I actually noticed when this was happening that I'd actually done the analysis wrong, and we could have been getting in closer to 147. So that was actually a bit of a mistake, but we still got in there. We had a target 1 of 1.464, which is here. See the market came into that area, broke under there, it came back and used that as resistance. In brackets underneath that it said the market may fall as far as 14593, and as you can see this is where my second profit targets are, just shortly before there. I also have a buy limit here I want to buy, and I'm going to be trading back up into this previous support and new resistance. So that's your heads up on that one. You want maybe be looking for buying opportunities right in here. and that was Friday Signals. They done pretty well. A couple of them never filled. The ones that filled done pretty well. The only one that is doing so well right now is the pound Swiss. We're on a little bit negative in that, but the 4 hour chart does look quite bearish. We might see that fall and hit the target. And hopefully there's a couple tips there at least that will be helpful for you next week if you subscribe to our service for only $20 a month starting out. There are additional plans obviously, but that is our basic service. That would have got you access to everything on this blog, which again, check the description for a link. You can go and check and verify that this was the prices we entered. Sometimes we enter at prices that are just seem too good for people and they don't believe that we actually did have our pending orders there, but we did. We just know how to read the market. If you sign up, you will get these signals. If you go through, we've built training in with the membership level, so if you progress up through the levels, you can also get training on how we do things like get entries exactly there, know exactly where the support's going to be, and know exactly where it's going to go after that. The markets are very logical and very predictable when you know how to do it. So I hope you've had some sort of value out of this video. If you are a subscriber, we will see you next week. If not, you should be a subscriber, it's good. And that is all for this video. Have a good weekend. I will speak to you next time.